guys, Orly here, founder of LifeVestInside, and I want to thank each and every one of you for deciding to kick off your week with me on the weekly Kindness Kickoff with Orly, every single Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, where I'm going to be doing a reading from my book, Kindness Boomerang, How to Save the World and Yourself Through 365 Daily Acts. And then I'm going to be giving each and every one of us a really exciting kindness challenge based on the reading from the book. For those of you that haven't gotten your copy of the book, you can actually pick up this book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, IndieBound, iTunes. It's a lesson-a-day book in kindness. So for every single day of the year, there's an act of kindness, an inspirational quote, and then a short reflection on the power of paying it forward. Giving you simple things that we can all do and all engage in order to really make positive change in the world. So hope that you check it out. Proceeds from the book go directly to LifeVestInside, a nonprofit that is on a mission to inspire, empower, and educate people of all backgrounds to lead a life of kindness. So please do definitely check it out. A couple of other announcements before we get into the reading. As you guys know, Wednesdays, Jason Hattrick and I, the CEO of LifeVestInside, we get on for the Kindness Flash with Jason and Orly. Every single month, we send out a newsletter called the Kindness Flash, and it focuses on a different theme to do with kindness. This month's theme is the month of endurance. You can sign up for the newsletter in a really simple way. Just go to LifeVestInside.com, and right in the top right corner, you'll see the sign up button. And when you click on it, you'll have the opportunity to sign up for either or, including the Daily Kind, which is our daily newsletter that goes out Monday through Friday, or the Kindness Splash, which goes out once a month in the beginning of the month, all to do with a different theme each month, giving you an act and a quote and a book of the month and a talk of the month and a song of the month and so on and so forth. So definitely check it out, and you could join Jason and I at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays. Another announcement, for those of you that are really wanting to get further involved with the organization, and I had a bunch of you reach out to me, and I just want to thank you for all of your kind comments. It really means a tremendous amount to me. We have an amazing event coming up in November called Dance for Kindness. It's a global flash mob that takes place all around the world to kick off World Kindness Week. So World Kindness Day, for those of you that don't know, is on November 13th. So every year we host Dance for Kindness on the Sunday to kick off World Kindness Week. This year it's on Sunday, November 11th. And you right now have the opportunity to sign up to lead your city in this event. We don't have registration open yet for people that want to dance. Right now we have open registration for those that want to apply to lead, that want to actually lead the event. You go through an entire process. I work hand in hand with you to give you all of the resources that you need in order to make your event come to life. And it is absolutely spectacular. We've trained over 400 group leaders up until this point, and we'd love for you to come on board as well. So check that out. If you're interested, just go to danceforkindness.com, and there you'll be able to learn all about what it means to become a group leader. But make sure you do it quickly, because we're going to be closing group leader application within the next week or so, and then dance registration is going to open up somewhere about mid-September. So make sure you check that out. All right, on to the reading for this week. For those of you that have been following along with our Unifier campaign, after we do the reading, we give you guys a challenge through an app called Unifyre. Unifyre basically unifies people around a given action, and we choose a unifier all to do with the act that we read from the book. Last week's, for example, was to surprise a friend or to gift a friend with a much-needed gift. I had the opportunity to get out there and engage in this action, and it was so much fun. I went and got a book. It's a prayer book for a friend of mine, and I put her name on it, and it was in her favorite color, and I wrote her a letter inside, and she's been sending me a picture, what she's reading each day, which is so touching for me. But I saw how much it touched her, and that in turn touched me. So I hope you guys had an opportunity to get out there also and engage in this amazing act of kindness by just gifting someone a really much needed gift. I could tell you myself, I am going through a really cool journey right now myself personally here in Jerusalem, where every day for 40 days I'm going to the Western Wall. And I've been, as I'm walking there every single day, I've been connecting with so many people on my walk there through the marketplace. And over the course of this week, 2 people gifted me with something, because I see them every single day. I'm walking the same exact walk every single day. One of them gave me this beautiful, beautiful bracelet. And then one of them gave me a rock, and it says on it, happiness. And so I said, I'm going to always hold this in my hand whenever I'm walking there. This way I know that happiness always exists within our hand. It's always within our reach. But these are just a couple of things. And again, there are small things that people gifted to me this week, but they really mean a tremendous amount. So if you haven't had a chance to take part in the Unifier last week, you can still do so. You don't only have to do it on that specific week. The reading for this week is coming from August 24th, and it's all about helping our neighbors. And so the act is, help a neighbor load or unload their car. Kindness, like a boomerang, always returns. And as you guys have seen from Kindness Boomerang, we know that that's very, very true. And the act doesn't only have to just be about helping a neighbor load or unload their car. It could be helping a neighbor do anything. Even going and checking in on a neighbor that may have just recently moved into the building. I have that opportunity here because I just moved myself a couple of months ago, and every so often there are people that are coming in and out of this building because it's more short-term rentals, and I have an opportunity to engage with neighbors and offer them a lending hand as they've offered me a lending hand. The quote comes from a man named Henry James. Three things in human life are important. The first, to be kind. The second is to be kind. The third is to be kind. Our guest reflection today comes actually from one of my cousins. His name is Joey Mansour, and he shares about the beauty of helping a neighbor. So he wrote, like all great things, summer came to an end. After 2 amazing months staying with my in-laws, it was time to pack up and head back home. Moving can be stressful and exhausting, both physically and mentally. Our car was loaded and I was set to head back with my wife and son. Loading cars wasn't exactly the thing I loved doing most, but it was clear that my in-laws were far from finished. I rolled up my sleeves and got to work. It was the least I could do to show my appreciation and gratitude for what they'd given me. I didn't know it would turn into a pattern of giving from that day forward. You can guess who was there ready to roll up their sleeves when it was time for my wife and our family to move into our new house 2 years down the road. A mover was out of the question for my father-in-law. Before I could even ask, there he was with my brother-in-laws, ready and willing to lend a hand. The money I saved that day was far less valuable than the bonding and genuine connection that took shape. This is a really beautiful reflection, showing us the power of the kindness boomerang that comes back around to us, but also the ability for us to take a step back and see how we could be a lending hand to someone else. You know, when I was at the Western Wall, as I was going to the Western Wall, a friend of mine, somebody that I had just met, really actually became now a friend of mine, someone shared with me a beautiful lesson. And he said to me, he said, Orly, you have $100 and you give $10 away. How much do you have left? I said, okay, you have $90 left. He said, no. All you have is $10. Because the $90 you've already spent on whatever it is that you spent it on. But the only thing that you really actually have is that $10, that you gave to somebody else that continues to exist and continues to live on. There's a really beautiful lesson. This concept and this idea of lending a hand and seeking out ways in which we can help another, because that's really the only thing that we truly own, is the things that we're able to give forward to others. So open your eyes for the opportunities to help a neighbor, to help a friend, to help someone over the course of this week. Whether it be unloading or loading their car, whether it be lending them something that they really need. But if you keep your eyes open, you keep your heart and your mind open, the opportunities will come and you'll be ready to take advantage of them in the positive way. Our Unifier, all you need to do is to join it, because this week's Unifier is all about helping a neighbor. We ask you to take a picture, either with your neighbor or of your neighbor, or what you're actually doing to help your neighbor. So how does Unifier work? Well, first off, you have to go to LifeVestInside.com/Unify. Once you get there, you'll have the opportunity to download the app. And once you download the app, you're going to join our Unifier campaign, all to do with helping a neighbor. Once you join the Unifier campaign, you have 1 week to actually commit the action. How do you show that you've committed the action? By snapping a picture of yourself doing that action, or taking a picture with your neighbor and posting it up. You'll also have the opportunity on the app to engage and connect with other people that are completing that specific action as well. So check it out, and hopefully I'll have the opportunity to see you there. I want to thank you guys once again for kicking off your week with me, because honestly, these connections help me as well be able to be more focused on the small things that we can do to truly make a difference in people's lives. Don't forget, you can get your your book, Kindness Boomerang. And you can also help support the organization by checking out the merch on our store, our Acts of Kindness cards, our Catching Kindness cards. You can check it out at LifeVestInside.com. We have a shop right there where you can purchase our kindness cards directly on the shop. Thank you guys so much again for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're going to be uploading a lot of awesome videos over the course of the next months, and we want to make sure that you get a notification to know exactly when those videos are going to hit. So it's all at LifeVestInside.com. Hope to see you next week on the weekly Kindness Kickoff with Orly, Mondays at 9 a.m. Thanks again, guys. Bye. Mwah.